Hey guys, just want to share my little Halloween tank. Actually, it's the largest tank I have. This is a 60 cube. And I have fish who are orange and black, so I call it my Halloween tank. These are my koi angels. There's two pairs of koi angels in here. And there are black neon tetras. They seem to be at the back. And then there's a variety of koi catfish in here too. Some of my oldest aquarium fish are in this tank, and they are some of the largest koi catfish in the bottom that I still need to show you. So there's a few different kinds. There's the really large ones that I thought I bought them as bronze koris, but I've had them a very long time. The angelfish are hopeful I am going to feed them. So the largest koris I bought as bronze, I think the orange Venezuelan, the little one in the middle right there, is one of the newest ones that I got. And there's also some stir-by. I really wanted to get some more stir-by, I just haven't been able to find them. Well, the stir-by are on the glass. They are swimming around. Anyway, this is my orange and black Halloween tank. So I wanted to try to get the black neons to come out. So I'm gonna try giving them some small food, even though the angels probably want some food too. I thought the black neons would come and get that, except that it's like going everywhere. So I guess they don't have to come and get it. Okay, trying to get the black neons to come on up front. Now they realize there's food. So now they're a little more active. It's getting kind of late, so they're probably kind of chilled out for the night. But now they're out. Okay, I figure I might as well show you some of the baby fish. These are a surprise spawn. I pulled some, these are rainbows, these are turquoise rainbows, but they were surprised. I pulled some angelfish eggs that were on a plant. These are blue angels from a blue marble pair. And on that same Anubias plant, not the Anubias that's in this tank, but on the same plant that I had pulled, I guess on the roots or something, there were all these rainbow eggs, and the rainbows, it's just kind of crazy. These angelfish, blue angelfish, are a month old, basically, and they're exactly the same age within like a day or two, anyway. They are the same age as the rainbows that are in the same tank that are turquoise rainbow eggs, or babies, fry. So these little turquoise rainbow babies, which are a very different shape, and they're smaller. Rainbows are so tiny when they first hatch, you can't feed them the same kind of food. They have to have like really, really small powder food. Where angelfish, as soon as they start swimming, can eat baby brine shrimp. So that's what we have. These guys are, I don't know, they're a little bigger than a pencil eraser, but and they're hard to focus on. They're a little smaller than a dime, I guess you'd say. I don't know why we always say that we compare angelfish to the size of coins, or at least the body size. I don't know why. I'm really interested to see what some of these guys look like as they get older, bigger. It looks like their top and their bottom fin, and maybe their tail is dark, some of them. I just think it's really cool looking, and I can't wait to see how they develop. And some of them look more marble, and the parents are marble. Yeah. I keep meaning to make a fish room tour, which is really a fish condo tour, because you know I'm in this condo that I thought would be in for a very short time, and it's been 1.5 years now. So anyway, I really haven't been doing a whole lot of breeding just because I have some limited space. I have some definite space limitations. Anyway, there is, I believe 8. There are 8 of the little angelfish. The parent fish were eating the eggs, so when I pulled the plant, and then there were some eggs that weren't viable, and we ended up with those. So cool. So I keep meaning to make a fish condo tour, and I just haven't. And I'm like, oh, I need to put a background on this other tank, and I need to whatever, clean these and do that before I video them and make a fish room tour. But anyway, it keeps not happening. But I just wanted to give you a quick little update, see what we have. I was so excited to get these guys. And it seems like the angelfish parents that were protecting the angelfish eggs ended up kind of kept the rainbow eggs safe, I suppose, too. And we ended up with around 30-ish turquoise rainbows. I know they don't look like anything, but let's feed them. I mean, they don't look like turquoise yet. Okay, we're going to feed these guys. Oh, I think we scared them for a moment there. That was not my intention. They're very excited to eat. So I've been feeding these guys. With them being about a month old, I'm sometimes just feeding them twice a day, but today they got fed 3 times a day because I was home in the middle of the day. So we fed them. I don't know why it's interesting that angelfish have been staying at the bottom, so let me see if I can get some food down to them. And eventually it'll just kind of circulate around. They're starting to realize that they're being fed. No, Zoe. That is not for you. Looks like it's raining or snowing or something in their tank. Yeah, they love this live baby brine. I don't really like making it. It's not that much trouble, but it is really the best food for them. And they get pink little tummies. Their tummies get pink. Yeah, it's nighttime. I have to pretty much video at night. Otherwise, there's even more reflection, light coming in the windows and things like that. So, yep, so that's them eating. Here's the food. Let's take the food in the other room. So yeah, this is basically gold, pink gold, live baby brine. Yeah, and they get pink little tummies too, you can kind of tell. Okay, let's go and last but not least, okay, these are Melanitania, Mairasi, and there's 2 different groups of babies. There's some older ones, and then there's some younger ones. And yeah, let's see if we can find either with a guppy. I don't know how we ended up with all this grass in here, but actually I do. But they like hiding in it, but they will come out. They'll especially come out when you feed them. But there's some smaller ones in here, and then there's bigger ones. And it'd be good if the light kind of tilted a little bit away from the camera. These are older than the turquoise, but Mairasi are a dwarf type of rainbow. There's a bigger one. So I don't remember how old these are. Let me see if I can read my note on the side. 9, 10. Okay, these are, well, I'd say almost 2 months old. These are just maybe like 7 weeks or so, the smaller ones. And the bigger ones, I'm not sure. Some of these down here are the bigger ones. So these are, the adult size of Mairasi is about 3 inches. They are kind of somewhat similar in size to a Kamaka rainbow at an adult size, or a dwarf neon rainbow, Praecox rainbow in size, but they are more red. Their coloring is more red and kind of silver. But let me feed them. Alrighty then. But these are older than the turquoise, so even though they're bigger than the turquoise just because they're older, but their adult size will be closer to 3 inches, where the turquoise will be probably 4.5 or ish, maybe more. So yeah, and I mean, honestly, rainbow fish, even at these larger babies in here, I mean, they're still so small and they don't really have any coloring. They don't look like much. Do they? Not really. But it's still cute to see baby fish eat. They get excited. They run around. So that's what's been going on. Maybe I'll get around to doing a fish condo tour. One day I'll look back at it and say, remember when I had all those aquariums and that little condo with my 2 dogs and my 2 birds, and I had my whole little urban zoo in this small place. I don't know how I did it. It's less than ideal, but hopefully it's maybe temporary, somewhat temporary. I don't feel like we can really see these guys very much because there's too much grass. There's too many hiding places. And there's also more snails in this tank, because this has been a baby tank for longer than the other one we were just looking at. This is a 20-gallon tall, and the turquoise rainbows with the angelfish are in a 29. It's a little bit bigger, but there's less guppy grass. Anyhow, that's what's been going on. I'm just taking care of babies and taking care of all the other fish too. We'll see you next time.